everyone. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Living Well, Uintah Basin, where success is defined by you.
On Beyond the Couch, we're going to meet up with a father and son, also known as Team Ross, and they're going to share an inspirational story with us.
Never give up, right, Lynise?
That's right.
Then we had Richard Park make us some delicious sushi, and we even tricked Lynise, who swears she's not a sushi eater, into eating some, and what did you think?
I liked it.
Yeah, that's great. Then we met up with Dave Sam at the McCoy Flats Trailhead, where we talked about how he's overcome a major injury to continue running, which is the sport that he loves.
It was a great episode, so let's go get started.
All right, let's run after it, Lynise.
Living Well, Uintah Basin, presented by Ashley Regional Medical Center. Also made possible by Anadarko and Uintah Recreation District. Living Well, Beyond the Couch.
On our Beyond the Couch, we have an inspirational story to share with you today. I have a father who, through his love and determination, has provided some opportunities for his son that he would never be able to do for himself. I want to welcome Brian and Danny Ross on our show, also known as Team Ross. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
I want to give a little background first of all. Your son, I guess a couple years after you guys were married, you guys had some twins, correct?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
And one didn't make it.
Correct.
Danny made it, but he was later diagnosed with
Cerebral palsy.
cerebral palsy, pretty severe.
Severe cerebral palsy, correct.
And it was years later, you had a sister that was visiting and was training for a half marathon, and she asked you to go running with her.
She did. Let's see, Danny was 7 years old when his aunt, my sister-in-law Jen, was training for a full marathon. She came out to visit us one day and decided to run her 13 miles as she was training, and so I decided to go with her. And as I was tying my shoes, preparing to go, I could see the excitement in Danny's eyes and his face wanting to run. However, we didn't have the equipment to do it. That whole 13 miles, I felt something missing, and it was running with him.
So the wheels were spinning, and when you got home, you thought, I'm not doing this again without him.
Correct.
And that's when this whole Team Ross began.
Exactly.
Now, in the beginning, from what I kind of have read with your story, you didn't have the wheelchair. You just kind of had a rigged up chair, is what I understand.
We did.
Tell us a little bit about that.
It was a jogger, and for kids with special needs, there is a lot of equipment out there that you can get. And one of this piece of equipment that we got was called a tomato chair. And basically, it's just a chair similar to this. However, it's just a chair that helps him sit up. And so we actually stuck the tomato chair in a jogger and kind of rigged it up that way. But of course, over the years, running with him like that for 2 years, the jogger became very weak. And so we found out how we could actually customize a chair, and ended up ordering a customized racing chair for him that fit his needs and my needs.
Well, I think this is incredible. You were saying this is your 4th year of racing. You've done lots of running races, and last year you decided we're gonna do something beyond the road races. We're gonna do a triathlon.
So Dan and I obviously talked about it. Danny's mom talked about it a lot. Do we want to do a triathlon with Danny? Do we want to do a triathlon with Danny? Well, last year in January, I kind of had the feeling, well, let's wait till he's at least a teenager. And while his mom and I were discussing it right there in the living room, we looked over at him because he started making all kinds of exciting noises.
Tell you this was something he wanted to do.
Something that he wanted to do, so we ended up training for triathlons.
Now, my husband and I do the Dyno Tri, and so I had the opportunity to be there and watch him participate in that triathlon, and it was pretty incredible. Especially, I was at the finish line, and the smile on Danny's face as you came through that finish line, and the cheers that were erupting through the crowd, and it was unbelievable. It must just feel great to know that you were giving him the opportunity to do this.
It really does. There's many races. It's hard to explain the feelings in words. There's many races where, I break down in tears sometimes.
Well, I don't know how you couldn't. I mean, you have such a love for him, and obviously a passion for the sport, and so to be able to enjoy that with your son, that's an incredible thing.
It is. Thank you. One of the biggest things we go off of is, this is actually something that Danny has taught us, his whole family, And those that actually get an opportunity to hear his story, he's taught us to never give up. And so we've had bracelets made and obviously sweatshirts made that has our logo on it, say "Never Give Up, Team Ross." And you know, it's an inspirational thing that he's taught me his whole life for the last 10 years.
Well, I appreciate it. I will wear it proudly in honor of you guys.
Thank you.
You're getting ready to do the icebreaker try. We're excited for you. We can't wait to see him do it today. Good luck. And again, thank you for being on the show. I can tell that Danny's got a real sweet spirit to him, and you're a great guy to be out here doing this. So we appreciate it, and thanks for sharing your story with us.
Thank you very much.
Living well, dish by dish.
Today I'm with Richard Park. He is the owner and chef of Yummy Sushi, and he's going to show us how to make a sushi roll. First of all, I want to ask you, what brought you to Vernal?
One of my friends is doing sushi business in Salt Lake, and he introduced me here because here's no sushi at all. So that's why I'm came here.
Well, I know a lot of people are glad that he's out here.
Yeah.
And you used to be a chef in California.
Yes, I've been doing chef for 12 years. Yeah, I used to work in the Newport Beach and Laguna Beach, and because I love to work by the ocean. And when I make sushi, they're looking at the ocean. Yeah.
So it's a little bit of a culture shock being here.
Oh, yes, a little bit.
But we're glad to have you. Now, when I think of sushi, I'm going to be honest, I'm a first timer for those that are watching. When I think of sushi, I think of just a raw fish on a plate.
Oh, okay.
And it scares me. My husband can't get me to try it. So I'm on the show today. You're going to show me that sushi's not just raw fish sitting on a plate.
Of course, yes.
That there's a lot more to it.
Oh, yes. I'm going to show you the difference, something cooked sushi. Yeah, because people think sushi is everything raw, but it's not everything. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's get started. You're going to show us how to make a roll.
Sure. First time, this is a seaweed paper.
Okay.
Yes, the dry. And so I'm going to put some rice here, and I'm going to make a roll. So
okay.
Some rice here.
So the seaweed paper.
Yes.
Now, I'm dumb. Remember, this is my first time.
Okay.
Is this something you buy? Is this something you make?
Oh, usually we get the seaweed paper like this shape.
Okay, so it comes this way. It's not something you do to make or anything.
Right,
okay.
yes.
Okay.
And the sushi rice is normally they call the sticky rice. We mix the vinegar and sugar and some salt. There are so many ways to make, but yeah, this is what we call the sushi rice.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna put that right here. Like this.
Now this is your main specialty is the rolls, right?
Yes,
you
right.
make all kinds of different rolls.
And then I'm gonna put some flip over, and then put some the avocado and crab things inside.
Okay.
So.
Now you say these don't take very long to put together. How many of these do you think you make a day?
Oh, about it depends how many customers here.
Oh, that's true. So they're fresh
maybe,
daily.
Yeah, 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes, and yeah, this special takes a little bit more, make me 3-4 minutes, I
Okay.
guess. Yes.
But not too bad to
Yes.
make on your own, or have you make for them.
Yes. Avocado. This is crab.
This is crab you're putting in right
Yes.
now. Okay.
I made it a little bit spicy because
Okay.
I'm gonna make the Cajun salmon roll right now. So I made some crab spicy. So
So we're doing a spicy roll today.
yes.
It's good. I like spice.
So the salmon.
See, now this is what I think of sushi, but just this.
Yeah.
Nothing more.
That's
So
right,
this
yeah.
is good. I'm liking this so far. A little more than just the raw fish.
Oh yeah. You'll be happy today.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
So I'm gonna put salmon 2 pieces and with some shrimp together. And I'm gonna roll it.
Now this is just to help you roll
Just
it.
roll it,
to
yes.
form it and get it all.
Right.
Okay.
I don't make this.
Well,
I don't go to
didn't
mountain.
think you did. I mean, you could have, but
Okay, and I'm gonna cut the 8 piece.
all right. So we've got some crab in there. We've got rice,
Right.
avocado. Is that what you said? We've
That's
got
right.
avocado in
Yes. Mhm.
there. So we've got some good stuff in there.
Oh yes.
And is this one of your specialties, or is this one you're making on the fly for us today?
Oh, this was kind of a little bit changed, special for VTV. Special,
So we're going
yes.
to call this one the living well roll.
Oh, there you go.
There we
you
go.
Oh,
the living
yeah,
well
that's
roll.
good. That's
okay,
good.
all right, let's keep going.
Okay. And I'm gonna put some sesame oil right here.
All right.
And I'll put some Cajun pepper.
You can't go wrong with Cajun.
Yes. And my special recipe, this is a mayo base with a pepper, soy sauce inside.
Okay.
And I'll put some baked sauce here.
So it has soy sauce in there.
Oh,
Is that what you said?
Yeah,
A little bit?
yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna
We're going
torch
to burn
bake.
this. Do I need to stand back?
Yeah. that's fine.
No,
Yeah, because the reason I torch bake better because more smoky flavor
Gotcha.
than bake the oven. So,
Okay.
Yes.
So do you do a lot of them with the torch bake?
Oh, some of them, yeah. Yeah.
All right, some of them
yeah.
are oven baked, but some of them are
Right,
torched.
yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't want to cook completely, just sear a little bit.
Yeah, you can see it's cooking
Yeah.
the salmon.
There you go. Yes.
Smells
Yeah.
good.
Thank you.
I like the smell.
Tastes good too.
I'm going to get to that. I am
Yes.
going to taste it here when
Yes.
you're all done. So.
Okay. I made some pine tree here, the cucumber right here.
So that's one thing about sushi. It's a lot about presentation.
Oh
I've
yeah,
noticed.
yeah. Because Japanese food with sushi, we say eating with eyes.
Yeah.
So decoration look good and taste better. We say.
Okay.
Okay, this is so baked roll. So I'm gonna put some fire around it.
Okay.
So
We're going to bake it right now.
yes.
Okay.
So when you serve the customer, we keep him warm and they'll look, you know. So I'm gonna put some scissors right here.
Start a fire.
Yes. And this is vodka.
Okay.
I don't drink when I'm working. Okay.
You don't drink.
I don't
Yeah,
drink when
that's
I'm
good.
working. Okay.
That's good. You leave that to the customers, huh?
Right. And fire.
And is this our last step? We fire it and then
Yes.
we're all right.
And I'm gonna put some sauce after that. There you go. There you go. And I'm gonna put some soy sauce.
all right.
There you go.
Well, the presentation's beautiful,
Thank you very much.
and I get to try it. I'm
Oh,
going to try
yes.
it for the first time on
Sure.
air.
Okay. Are
All
you ready?
right. Well, I think the fire needs to
Okay,
go first, right? I mean,
Oops.
you want, I mean, I can reach in there, Richard.
I'll get it
but-
for you. I'll get it for you.
Okay.
Okay. Right here.
Yeah. Let's not start.
Yes.
All right. Here we go.
There you go.
All right. I like it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I like it.
Thank you.
Okay, so tell us where they can find this.
Oh, okay. Well, Yummy Sushi. I'm selling sushi in the stores in Roosevelt and
Okay.
Davis Jubilee in Vernal. Yeah, I'm doing both 2 stores right now.
This is good, Richard.
Thank you.
We appreciate you coming on today. Go see them. My first time, I really liked it. You will too. Thanks again.
Thank you very much. Gangnam Style.
Oppan Gangnam Style.
Trying to lose weight or eat less, but constantly feeling hungry? Eat an apple. Apart from being high in fiber, it also contains natural sugars, which prevents the urge to ingest more carbs.
Living well, your way.
What a great day for a run.
Oh yeah, it was beautiful, in spite of what it looked like.
Oh man, we're back here at McCoy Flats, and what a great morning for a run. I've got with me one of the premier runners in Vernal. He's not going to say he is, but with me is David Sam. And Dave, I look up to you as a runner for a lot of reasons, but mostly because I want to accomplish some of the things that you've accomplished, some incredible things. But before we get to what Dave's accomplished, he had several years ago. How many years ago was it you had the major injury?
It was 6.5 years ago.
6.5 years ago?
Just over 7 now.
Now, if I had the story right, you were out for a run. This was in California. Felt a little bit of a pain in your hip.
Well, I had done some damage to my hip unbeknownst to me. I thought that I was having a little bit of sciatic nerve problem, which I'd had in the past, and so I kept running, developed a little pain, but I thought that I could just stretch it out and collapsed on the side of the road.
Collapsed on the side of the road, and you woke up and basically you were in the hospital, right?
Well, actually, it wasn't quite like that. I had a kind lady pick me up and haul me back into the guard stations where I worked, and from there into the emergency room.
Yeah, in the emergency room with a broken hip. Now, most people, broken hip, their doctor will probably say, hey, listen, you've had a great run up to this point, but it's probably time for things to wind down. And you told them what?
Well, I told them I'd like to do everything I can to keep at the activity level that I had been enjoying.
Yeah, and more than the activity level that you've been enjoying. Dave, last year, was it last year you ran the Grand Slam?
It was in 2011.
2011, so a year and a half ago now. But tell us what the Grand Slam is and what that is.
Well, the Grand Slam is completing 4 marathons over the course of the summer months.
Okay.
And so the last 2 were over a 2-week time period, and it was brutal.
So most people are going to put on their bucket list 1 marathon. You did 4 with a broken hip. And boy, you got to see the pictures of this hip injury. He's got a metal plate that runs down about that long and about, what, 5 or 6 screws, is that?
Yeah, there's 4 screws, 1 rod, and 1 plate that's in there.
Yeah, and so he's run the Holy Grail, you ran the
Boston Marathon.
The Boston Marathon. That's the Holy Grail of runners. You know, they all want to qualify for the Boston Marathon, and you did this after the injury.
After
right?
the injury.
Right.
I'd been trying before the injury and wasn't able to do it. First marathon after the injury, my magic number.
There we go. So he qualifies and runs a Boston Marathon twice. Now, for most of us, if we were to run a marathon, that'd be great. And then if we became serious runners, we'd want to qualify the Boston Marathon once. You did it twice. So again, here we go. He's not going to say he's one of the premier runners. I think you are. So of all of the accomplishments you've had in your lifetime, which one do you think is the one you're most proud of?
Completing the Dynatry.
Oh, really?
Yes.
The Dynatry, really? I love the Dynatry. I happen to operate that race, but why would you say that? I mean, you've done some amazing things.
When I was a Boy Scout, I nearly drowned in Starvation Reservoir, and I had been terrified of water, open water, not the swimming pool, but open water. And I remember telling you I was never going to do Dynatry because I might drown. Well, finally I got around to trying, and I finished it. And it was one of those conquering your fears thing.
Yeah.
And so.
Yeah. And only someone that has been in an irrational fear like the fear of water and been out in the open water for what are you out there, about 30 minutes?
I was 22 minutes.
22
completing
minutes.
your loop. Just did the sprint.
Yeah, so that's one of your that's incredible. I expected you to say a whole bunch of different things except for the dyno try. So we were out here at McCoy Flats. This is just such a beautiful area. There's you know, dozens of miles of trails out here, and Dave asked me this week if I'd come out and run 2 hours with him. And what an incredible run it was. We've seen antelope. It's slight sprinkle, a perfect temperature for a run. If you're looking for somewhere to get out away from the city traffic and the noise, this is it, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I'm addicted to this place. I hope I don't get into too many mountain bikers' way out here.
Yeah, well, you know, as of right now, it's not overused, so there's plenty of room for everybody. Well, thanks for having us and thanks for the run. I think you have
Thank you, Mark.
5 more miles to go accomplish today?
To get my 20-mile run in.
Yeah, he's got to get a 20-mile run in. So everyone that's out there looking for a way to get active, get off the couch, look at a guy had a broken hip. Now, talking to Dave, that's not the only broken bone you've had, right?
Oh, I've had broken hand, broken rib.
Yeah, a bunch of other.
Nothing as serious as that.
As the hip, yeah, those are just little flesh wounds after the broken hip. If you're looking for it, hey, there's no excuse. Anything can be accomplished if you set your mind to it. And I have one of my heroes here with me that's overcome a major life-changing injury. You're looking for a great place to do it, McCoy Flats. What a great area. Until next time, live well, Uintah Basin.
Thank you.
We want to thank everyone for being on our show today. That's what makes such a great show. Also, as a reminder, anybody out there that wants to share their story with us, we'd love to hear it.
And also, we want to remind you to like us on Facebook. You can find us at VTV Channel 6. And until next time, live well, Uintah Basin.